Welcome back, guys. My name's Zilmatic, and you're watching episode 4 of Let's Play Nethergate. Now, in the last episode, we finally finished up our first mission and got the hell out of that dungeon, and got a little tip from the old man Cormac here that about what that next mission is going to be all about. But let's go hear it right from the horse's mouth. Apparently, we weren't distinguished enough to come into this main little keep of Nethergate. You'll see it's sectioned off by this nice brick wall, different from the rest of the town by and large. Anyhow, we weren't able to go in there before. We didn't have enough rank and stature, but now we can, and we can go talk to the chief, and he's going to give us a special mission. Starting to ramp up here. You find a pile of grisly trophies, the skulls taken from warriors defeated in battle. Some of the skulls have the locations and battles where they were taken and the identity of the victor who carved into them. Alright. You enter the warrior's feast hall and come face to face with Chief Cartamundus, the massive battle-worn leader of Nethergate. He's short one eye and a number of teeth, and he has a particularly prominent mustache. Of course he does. One of his hands rests on the huge sword at his waist. The other hand holds the chain which restrains his pet wolf. He watches as you enter, chuckling as he sizes you up. "Well now," he says, "I hear that you've been having a few light skirmishes with our goblin friends. A good beginning. It seems that you are not as weak as we feared. Your work here is only beginning. You have received a blessing. You have been chosen by the spirits. They told me that all of the omens spell out your names. It is you, they say, who will bring the freedom of our people." Some of the warriors start to grumble, and he silences them with a look. "The problem is, we don't know how this is going to come about. The Sidhe, the fairy folk, have asked us to send you as envoys. The bronze token will identify you. You are to go to the ruined hall to meet with them. It is to the south of here, atop a tall hill. Come in and speak with me, and I will tell you more." Alright, then it sounds like quite an interesting mission we're about to dive into. One generally doesn't become the chief of a tribe without being an impressive warrior and leader, as well as, of course, being from the right family. Chief Cartamundus is a huge man, and he bears the damaged body of an experienced fighter. "Welcome, youngster," he says, grinning, revealing a mouth with many absent teeth. "I am Cartamundus. I see that you are what I've been given to work with. While you're here, I'm the one who will be telling you what to do. I don't understand the creatures in Shadowvale any more than you do, but I think that there is an advantage to be had by dealing with them." What should we do? Yeah, there's an ancient to the south. Okay, we know. Alright. So we know our mission, and now it's just time to go get into it. Now, off screen, I went ahead and sold off all of our loot, that I could part with. And you'll see that my guys have more room now to carry more loot on our next journey. And I made somewhere around 1,000 gold pieces out of that, so not too bad. Alright, there's a little storyline right here we can get into if we want, and why not? Mugain. You meet a young priestess not much older than you. She stares into the fire with frightening intensity, as if trying to divine meaning in the movement of the flames. You may have to nudge her shoulder to get her attention. "Oh, apologies. I am Mugain," she says while warming her hands in the fire. "It's a chilly day as always. Have you been sent for my assistance? For healing, perhaps?" "What do you do here?" "I am a druid, staying here for a time." She indicates her traditional robes, dirty and flecked with ash from her long sit. Her accent is unfamiliar. "I do whatever tasks are required of me here." Anyways, yeah, let's get out of here. We're done talking to you. But let's see what's up with these guys. "There are 3 prisoners chained to the rocks in this hut. They're a bedraggled lot, but they look like they've been reasonably fed and not tortured. They seem eager to talk to you." Alright. "Free us, I am innocent." Okay, and let's talk to Cole. You meet a skinny, feral-looking man. He looks up at you from the ground. He's a frightening-looking creature. The look in his eyes is as cold as ice. He's chained to one of the rocks. "I'm Cole. Come to look at the animals before they're slaughtered, have you?" "Why are you chained up, man?" "What do you want with me? Come to mock me before I get killed?" "Man, who's gonna kill you?" "That Mugain outside? That troll is going to have me murdered. And my friend's here, he kicks the rock he's chained to. Curse her." What's all this about murder? Let's slow down here. That's right. She's going to slay me. Me, an innocent man. Clannach keeps sniveling to Mugane for help, but he is a fool. She will be our murderer. Mugane is outside. Cormac keeps bothering her. The cold. He stops speaking and he snarls at you. You are wasting what little time I have left if I wasn't chained to this rock. Okay, I'm sure you would, buddy. This miserable brigand is chained to a boulder by thick lines of iron. Some flecks of blue war paint are still visible on his chest and arms. I am Fergus. He has a Welsh accent. He is a fair distance from home. I am a warrior, a brave one. I fought Romans for many years. I am not a brigand no matter what they say. Well, what's your evidence? Clannach and I were hiding in those sheep pens from the Romans. We were trying to keep from being seen. We weren't going to steal any of those sheep no matter what anyone says. But that Mugane, she's going to sacrifice us. She's from our land and she's not going to lift a finger to stop it. She's guarding us. Well, what can I do, man? Please help us. Talk to Mugane. She's a kind woman. Ask her about freeing the prisoners. Please give us some mercy. Eventually, his whimpering and begging grow tiresome to you. You walk away. That's excellent. You get tired of his shit. Man, the fuck up. Quit being a little bitch. Here's Clannach. There's a warrior in his mid-20s chained to this rock. His chest and arms bear many small scars. He looks very worried. You ask him his name. I am Clannach. His voice is so quiet you can barely hear it. Yeah, and why are you chained up? He shakes his head sadly. My journey has come to an end here. I have fought and slain for many years, but then my friend Fergus and I were caught on a raiding mission. What sort of mission? Stealing livestock from other tribes. What could be a more noble and traditional activity for a warrior? Well, only Mugane can save us now, and that's not likely. Yeah, okay. So it's funny, this dude in the middle was like, no, we weren't stealing any sheep. And this dude over here just admits right to it. They need to get their story together. That's probably why they're chained up. Shit. As you approach the entrance to this remote hut, you suddenly start to feel a strange, superstitious dread. An ancient head pokes out of the entry and looks you over. She shakes her head. Now, children, I'm tired today. Perhaps come back later when you have a real need. Good day. She pops her head back in. You find yourself unable to continue down the path. The fear is too great. Well, that was weird. A little bit weird. You meet a veteran warrior, probably in his late 20s. His movements have a pained quality of one who has received the many small wounds that come with multiple battles. When you introduce yourself, he quietly says, I am Lyn. His accent marks him as coming from Wales to the west, a land known for its repeated vicious rebellions against Roman rule. I am a warrior like you, come here to hunt. You are a hunter? It's my life. I hunt prey for food. I hunt dangerous animals, and best of all, I hunt the Romans. He looks wistful for a moment. When I came to Shadowvale, I found that a marvelous prey awaited me. But then the stone wall came up, and I was forced to remain here. What kind of special prey? Shadowvale is full of strange creatures, both wondrous and foul. Cartamundus asked me to hunt some of them, then he held me back. They are beasts. 5 of them. They are dark creatures that took an animal form, or they are animals possessed by the more foul of the Sidhe that come to this land. They are dangerous. I hunted them for challenge, and because some prey when slain gives some of its life force to the hunter. They are abominations, and they must be killed. If you kill them, come to me. I will help you claim their power. They are drawn here by the mighty events taking place here. Look in the places of power, the places you will be sent by Cormac and Cartamundus. This is where the beast will be, hoping to gain an advantage by knowledge of our dealings. You will know your foe by the feeling of cold and disease, and by the wreath of shadows that surrounds these creatures. That was Mugane's boyfriend, apparently. But let's go and get out of here. No. And now we're back on the grind. Ran into some sentries here in the countryside. That is not out of the ordinary. You think you see bits of movement among the tall stones nearby, okay? You hear the sounds of battle nearby amongst these tall stones and run to investigate. You find several Nethergate warriors. They've been ambushed by strange hunched over hairy creatures. They look like humans, but they're smaller and they have claws and fangs. Their hair is matted and filthy. They must be the goblins you hear about back at the village. It looks like the warriors could handle these creatures, but without your help, they may lose one or more of their number. Do you help them? Yeah, I'm gonna help them, definitely. You charge the goblins from the rear. You charge them from the rear, alright. They're completely taken by surprise, and the other brigantine warriors are able to slay 2 of them in the confusion. Battle is joined. So I guess that's Stonehenge, and they expect most players to come there first when they head out of Nethergate. So, straight down to it, because they recognize it as something important, even if they don't realize it's Stonehenge. That's why it acted like it was the first time you had ever seen goblins, even though we've already seen them, of course, by this point. They figured that would be the first time that a player will get triggered with that. Now, this is a pretty big fight, to be honest with you. There's quite a number of them here. But I got help, which is nice. 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 Alright. Took him down. The battle concluded. One of your fellow warriors, wounded but still alive, walks up to you. Thanks for your help, he says. That was a tricky one. He hands you a shield taken from one of the bodies. After all, you deserve your share of the loot. You take the shield. Now we best be getting back to town. Those gobos are roaming everywhere these days. They nonchalantly head back to town, undisturbed by the strange beings that they've been fighting. 'Cause they're cool, man. Yeah, daddy-o. Be cool, Brett, be cool. This is the site of a battle, though not a recent one. The bones of the defeated have been left to dry in the sun as a warning to intruders. You notice that the bodies are human-shaped, but they were short and hunched over, with claws and fangs. We get it. We get that goblins are short and hunched over. So anyways, this ruined hall is supposed to be to the southwestish, so that's where we're going. Your woodscraft skill has enabled you to evade these hostile monsters. Do you want to fight them anyway? Yes, I do. We want to go ahead and get as much experience as we can. That's always a good thing. Especially easy, manageable battles like this that aren't much of a threat. There we go. Nah, I forgot to even try to loot that, but oh well. Let's see what this says. Oh, I see sign, alright. How about reading the sign? Alright, looks good. This river is spanned by a beautiful bridge made of smooth, elegant white stone. It wasn't built by your people, it's too nice. It also wasn't built by the Romans, it's too pretty. It's not gray and blocky and utilitarian. Its beauty, however, is marred by bloodstains on the white stone. There's been a battle here recently. The bodies ended up in the river, so you don't know who fought. There's nobody but you here now. Alright, keep heading south. Oh, it's starting to get dark, guys. This bridge, like the road, is well built and very old. It's good enough to be Roman construction, but it was built too long ago for that to be possible. In fact, it's so worn and crumbled that it's amazing it's standing at all. As you start to cross, you are alarmed to see something climbing onto the bridge at the other side. It's like a man, but taller and more muscled with long yellow tusks. A heavy club hangs at its side. It lifts its club, waves it, and roars. You no pass bridge. No pass without gold. 5 coins, motherfucker. Bah! This filthy thing lowers the club and exits a grimy paw for its payment. As you try to decipher what to do, you notice that it has several friends who linger on the shore at the other side. They're well armed. Trying to pass without paying will no doubt involve a difficult and invigorating brawl. Yes. Get it? Hell no. If you will not give us a free pass, you must battle us to the death. You just got served. You wait to see what the response is. They're stunned, amazed that anyone would dare stand up to them. For a moment, they aren't even sure what to do. Then they figure it out. They call their relatives out from under the bridge, pull out their weapons, and lumber forward to attack. It is on. Alright, oh my god. Oh my dear Lord in heaven, what the fuck? Look at all those guys. Oh no. There's so many of them. Alright, this is dangerous. Dangerous. Woo! Damn, this is critical. Damn. Jesus. Alright, that was kind of scary, but I think we're gonna make it through. Finally. Shit. Damn, that was close. That was a hard fucking fight. I'll tell y'all, I had to shut up and concentrate. I about got took out several times, but it was nice. It was a proper old school RPG battle where you got your healers healing, casting spells. You try to make tough decisions about who to gang up on. Yeah, that was good. Good fighting tactics in this game. See what kind of loot we can get here. Oh, look at that. I guess that's it. Alright. Having defeated the bridge creatures, you search the area, looking for your reward for exterminating these pests. Sure enough, you find their lair under the bridge. You ignore the haunch of roasting mystery meat, instead scooping up piles of coins. You find quite a pile of coinage given by those who have passed this way. In addition, one of the beasts was using a nice small shield as a plate. Very nice. 300 coins, okay. I will take it. Alright, take a quick break right here. Be right back.